Hi Lions! Today we're going to do some cooking and we're going to make some butterfly biscuits. So these are the things that we're going to need. We're going to need some butter and we're going to need some sugar and we're going to need some egg, but we only need the yellow part of the egg. Can you remember what that part's called? It's called the yolk. So I've separated it and this is the yellow part. And then we need some flour. Okay, so we've got all the ingredients that we need, but then we need some equipment. So we need a bowl that we're going to mix everything in, and then we need a spoon to mix it up with. So that's what we need for the biscuits, and then later on to make the butterfly bit we're going to use some crushed sweets. Do you remember we did that at Christmas to make our Christmas biscuits? But we don't need those yet, so we're going to put those over there for later. So the first thing we need to do is to mix the butter. Put the butter in there and the sugar. And we need to mix all of that together. So just squash it down. This might take me a while. Come back in a minute. So we've got our butter and sugar all mixed together. Now I'm going to add the egg. Mix the egg in. And then little by little we're going to add the flour. Oh, I'm going to go and get something. Okay, tiny bit of flour left. And this last bit, you might need to get your hands in there to pull it all together. If you have a look at this mixture, it looks a bit like breadcrumbs. Now to get it all to come together, now I hope you remember to wash your hands before you start cooking. And make sure your hands are nice and clean, and then we're going to squeeze this mixture into a nice ball. So push it down. It should all come together. And then what we got to do next is leave the mixture in the fridge for a while so it sets. Now I know this is hard to do, and we don't usually do it when we're at school, do we? Because we've only got a little bit of time to cook. But the biscuits will be better if we do what the recipe says. So I'm now going to put my mixture. Now I've got it all together in a ball. I'll show it to you. A few bits coming off, but that's okay. Look, you see, got my mixture in a ball, and I'm going to put my mixture in the fridge. We're going to leave it there for about an hour. So then we'll come back and I'll show you what we're going to do next. Okay? See you in a little while. Can you remember what this is called? This is a sieve, and it makes the flour nice and light when we put it in. So put some flour in and then we shake the sieve. You see the flour coming out? We're going to put a little bit of flour in at a time. And then we'll mix the flour in. Okay, come back in a minute when we've mixed all the flour in. Hi, so we've left it in the fridge for about an hour and it's got nice and cool in there. So now we've got it out of the fridge and what we need to do is roll it out. So here I've got some that I've started to roll out. Need to be nice and careful, make sure it doesn't break up. So we use some flour and we use the flour so it doesn't stick. And then when we've rolled it out enough and we've got it big enough, what we do is we've got a shape of a butterfly and we put that shape on top of the biscuit mixture and then very carefully cut round that shape, and we can push that mixture away. Keep hold of it though, because we're going to roll that out again. We're going to push it together and roll it out again. So now we've got the shape of our butterfly. So very carefully we're going to lift our butterfly onto our baking sheet. So then, if you've got some cutters, some little cutters, you can cut some shapes out. Try and cut the same shape on both sides. I've got a circle on that side and a circle on that side. And then I'm going to use a triangle there and a triangle there. And maybe I'll have a circle again here. And then using the smashed sweets that we've got, we can get some of those sweets and put them in the holes. And again, try and put the same colours in the holes. And put red ones in the middle. So use all your mixture that you've got and make some nice butterflies. And then we're going to pop them in the oven. And then we'll come back and see what they look like once they're cooked. So our biscuits are out of the oven. You see them here? And can you see how good they look? And I've realised the trick of getting them off the greaseproof paper or out off the tray without the sweet sticking is wait until they get really cold. And I've just put mine in the freezer to get really, really cold, and then they come off really easily. And look, I've got mine off, and even the big one has come off. And look at the colours through the window. Don't they look great? And I wonder what you did with your leftover bits. Look at what I did with mine. I've made some caterpillars. So do send me some pictures of your butterfly biscuits or your caterpillar biscuits, whatever you decide to make. Have fun, lions, and let me know what you've been doing. Bye for now.